Okay, we're here at Eno River State Park. You can see that there are still trails still closed. The last time that we were here was
the weekend before.
The week before Chantal hit, and most of the park is closed, at least across the river it's closed. So this is the first time going to see it since that happened. I'm going to check out the Daffodils. Let's see what we can find. We had to park at the visitor center because honestly, the restrooms at the other parking area were closed. And it's about an hour away from our house. So it's not very busy, probably because it's Sunday, it's about noon. And they're calling for rain, so with half the trails closed and bad weather in the forecast, it's keeping the people away, but not us. Now we're going back to the car because talking about rain, I realized I left my rain jacket in the car.
When Tropical Storm Chantal hit in July 2025, it caused historic and catastrophic damage to the Eno River State Park, shattering records previously set by Hurricane Fran in 1996. While Chantal weakened as it moved inland, it stalled over the Piedmont, dumping between 9 to 12 inches of rain in a very short window. The Eno River reached a historic crest of 25.63 feet at the park, a full 2 feet higher than the level reached during Hurricane Fran. At its peak, the water flow was estimated to be 500 times the river's normal volume. The park's iconic suspension bridge or swinging bridge was heavily damaged, with one side of the bridge completely detached from its base by the force of the debris-filled water, though officials later determined it could be repaired rather than replaced.
Yeah, you can really see it's a mess.
Yeah, a lot of the support boards got pulled off.
Okay, so today we're going to see the Daffodils. That's the goal. They're beautiful by the cabins. It's just debris everywhere.
Large sections of the trail system were literally swept away or buried under massive piles of debris. The surge uprooted thousands of mature trees along the riverbanks. Because the scale of the damage was so significant, described by the park superintendent as something historic that the park has never seen before, recovery has been a long-term process.
Okay, got Fuse Ford, which looks entirely different. So we'll be taking Buckwater Creek Trail. We're taking that up to, is it Ridge? And that's where I see Daffodils already. Check them out. I see Daffodils. I see a stick. Between sunflowers and daffodils, I don't know. I go crazy for them both. They're all just popping up. Okay, so there are campsites, group sites up this way. Actually did an overnight with some women doing a beginner backpacking overnight trip for some new people wanting to learn to backpack and test their gear. That was pretty fun. Have a view of the river through the trees. Back to the trail. You can also see some steps. You can hug the river. You can do two different ways to get to where we're going, but we'll come back riverside that way. But this way we'll be taking the way up. Stretch the legs a bit. It really is a beautiful park, a beautiful landscape, and it's a shame to see the damage down below by the river. We'll see what it's like as we get higher. A lot of blowdowns have kept these trails closed for a while, so we're thankful that they're finally open. We should have come sooner, but it's been a bit. We're checking it out now, though. Especially the daffodils are my motivation. All right, back on trail. The token to Ibitat. So we have our river laurels or mountain laurels. They're laurels of some kind, but definitely make the trail look pretty. And when they bloom, I can't wait because spring is about to be sprung and the great pollinating shall begin. Okay, going down. All right, so point out what you've noticed.
We've walked past this quite a few times. You don't always notice things, but the suspended rock over there caught my eye. But when you look at it, you can actually trace a square. So this was some structure of some kind.
A lot of old structures in this park.
A lot of old buildings in here.
Okay, so the Ridge Trail and Buck Quarter Group campsites go to the right, but we are going to stay on the Buck Quarter Creek Trail, and that'll take us to one of the first homesteads that are here, the beginning of our Daffy Trail. They are definitely popping. Western part of the states gets Daffodil Flats. We get Eno River State Park, just as beautiful. Though I've never actually been to Daffodil Flats, but it's got daffodils, and I didn't have to go into a gorge. See the beautiful old homestead. I'm guessing the old well. Little fireplace. It's a little fixer-upper. Some other people here. See a lot of just stuff laying around. Yeah, it'd be nothing to fix this up. Got a little fireplace. Front door, we could salvage that. And then the beautiful daffodils. We got the cabin, got the daffies, got my honey. It's beautiful. Let's go check out some more.
All right.
Okay, now we're gonna go up this way because there's one more homestead that should have daffodils as well. Let's check that out. Okay, coming up on the second homestead, lots of daffies. It's like laying out the carpet of daffodils. You're so pretty. It's daffodils. Oh, look, we have some. What would you say that is? Gas tank? Something. It's something. This one's a little more dilapidated. Yeah, this is seen better days. And all the cabins are just, if you ever bring your dogs here, be careful because there's a lot of sharp metal and of course the leaves, you don't know what you're stepping on, so. So much history at Eno River State Park. Here's the back. Pretty cool tree. I can kind of but we are about to get to a little water crossing that looks entirely different from when we have been here many times. See if it's passable, because they put rocks up that don't even make sense for a rock crossing. So we've made complaints. Hopefully others have, and we'll see if they fixed it. So this is the water crossing. I didn't bring extra socks with me. I don't like these water crossings. There's no flat rock, except when you get to the end. So we're gonna put you away for now, because Kim has a habit of falling on uneven rocks, or just rocks in general.
So there used to be two large trees across this. Has really opened up quite a bit. And then if you look at the bank,
Even this is opened up quite a bit, this little
if you look at the
island.
bank, it's cut.
Yeah.
You can see where the water scooped it out.
All right, and then we have one last site. And I guess as we go on further, they are more and more dilapidated, because all you really see are the remnants of the structure. Maybe it was a wall? Yeah. A few daffodils around, and I'm not sure what it is that's trying to bloom. I don't know. We need Andrew. But it's very pretty, and it's the only place I've seen it is right here. Still close to the campsites. And we just got a whiff of smoke, and we passed a couple that had camped overnight, so we're gonna see. Yeah, we're gonna see if we need to put out that fire or not. But yeah, these are the group sites. This is really handy for beginners backpacking, where we're all kind of together. Yeah, I'm glad I got that whiff, because it's still going. And it's supposed to rain today, but it's supposed to be pretty windy, so we don't want the wind to kick up first and sparks to fly. I mean, we could get that started again real easy if we wanted to. Let's take care of that. And you can see we could easily get that fire going. Easily. We need a stick. Oh, we have one. Make a little slurry. Let's see if you can get a fire started now.
About this big, sitting on the toilet.
Seriously.
Seriously.
Seriously, people, do better. And I met you on the trail.
Things you don't want.
Do better.
Feel tickling your bum.
All right, so we're getting off the Ridge Trail, going down the Fieldstone Trail, which is one of the newer trails. I guess it's, what, been like 5 years, maybe, since they created this trail? Yeah. We enjoy it. It's very pretty. What we call Celebrity Trail. It's pretty interesting. It's like a little ear. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it looks like not a little ear, I guess a giant ear. Where you going? And the trail just, you can see, Just meanders through the forest. Does this a bunch of times, so it brings us down lower and we'll be at the river in no time. You can see we're surrounded by these beech trees. They cling on to their leaves throughout the winter. It's amazing. So I think they named it fieldstone is because there were fields of stones already laid out through this area. So you can see it goes all the way back there, way back there. A proper river crossing. Glad to see this bridge wasn't destroyed. Well, remember the original one was, and they rebuilt this thing like super beefy. You can see all the destruction. The other side of that river is where everything's shut down. Just from a tropical storm. Yeah, you can see. So sad. Yeah, we'll find out. We'll ask in the park office if there was a fire that we just didn't know about. You have steps down here, and Steve was just saying earlier, there used to be what we called an island. And we took my nephew camping here, and he went across the water and claimed the island as Jonathan's Island. And it was, the steps were across from it, and now that island is gone. And we know we're getting closer to a parking lot because we're seeing more people and I hear children. And look at the rock is just so beautiful. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's right. So we used to hike, and sometimes we would bring our hammocks with us and sling up our hammocks over in this area. And those trees that we would use are no more. But wide open views now of the river. That's where I gotta go. So we're getting ready to wrap up our hike. We're going to find out from the visitor center or the park office to see if there was a fire here, because you can clearly see a lot of stuff burned. It was a really good hike. I don't know how many miles we did. It wasn't too long. We weren't expecting it to be too long. It's probably less than 5 miles if I had to guess. But we got to see some beautiful daffodils, beautiful river, fortunate devastation. Very different between when we were here last year and now, but it will recover, and you can still enjoy most of the park. So stay tuned to let you know if there was a fire here. out in the nick of time. The sprinkles are starting, but we are just minutes away from the parking lot. So we definitely lucked out. I'm glad we got this hike in. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, what's your victory dance for this?
I want Del Taco. He's team cookout, but I have not had Del Taco ever. We've had cookout numerous times. And they just opened up a Del Taco that we can get to fairly soon. And I'm feeling it. Let's see who wins. I win! First Del Taco experience. 2 tacos and a bean and cheese burrito, right? You got the chicken and cheese quesadilla.
I got a burrito also.
And a burrito of some kind and some fries. Bean and cheese burrito to go. Couldn't do it.
We did find out from the park ranger that they have been doing controlled burns in the areas that are closed, using the closures as an opportunity to do what's needed while the popular trails remain closed to the public.